Welcome to EcoFun's video on oligopoly. In this video, we will further explore what exactly is oligopoly and its relating concepts. Oligopoly is a market structure in which only a few sellers offer similar or identical products. The analysis of oligopoly offers an opportunity to introduce game theory, the study of how people behave in a strategic situation. To understand its behavior, let's consider a situation with only two members, called a duopoly. Duopoly is the simplest type of oligopoly. Imagine a town in which only two residents, Jack and Jill, own wells that can produce water safe for drinking. So what can we expect from our duopolies? If Jack and Jill get together and agree on a quantity of water to produce and a price to charge for it, such an agreement among firms over production and price is called collusion, and a group of firms acting in unison is called a cartel. Once a cartel is formed, the market is in effect served by a monopoly. Oligopolists would like to form cartels and earn monopoly profits, but that is often impossible. Argument regarding profit division and antitrust laws are usually a major obstacle. Therefore, if Jack and Jill were to decide separately how much water to produce, it will eventually lead to a Nash equilibrium, a situation in which economic actors interacting with one another each choose their best strategy, given the strategies the others have chosen. As mentioned before, cooperation is usually difficult to establish and maintain. That brings us to the prisoner's dilemma, a decision analysis in which two individuals acting in their own self-interest do not produce the optimal outcome. It is usually set up in such a way that both parties choose to protect themselves at the expense of the other. As a result, both participants find themselves in a worse state than if they had cooperated with each other before. Within this concept exists a dominant strategy, the best strategy for a player to follow regardless of the strategies pursued by the other player. Now we will consider public policies towards oligopolies. As much controversy has centered on what kind of behavior the antitrust laws should prohibit. Most people agree that price-fixing agreements among competing firms should be illegal, yet the antitrust laws have been used to condemn some business practices whose effects are not obvious. Here we consider three examples. One example for controversial business practice is resale price maintenance, which is when a manufacturer imposes lower limits on the price retailers can charge. This practice is often opposed because it appears to reduce competition at the retail level. However, any market power the manufacturer has is at the wholesale level, with no gains from restricting competition at the retail level. Furthermore, it has a legitimate objective of preventing discount retailers from free riding on the services provided by full-service retailers. The next example is predatory pricing, which is when a firm cuts price to prevent entry or drive a competitor out of the market so that it can charge monopoly prices later. However, economists continue to debate whether predatory pricing should be a concern for antitrust policymakers. Is predatory pricing ever a profitable business strategy? If so, when? Are the courts capable of telling which price cuts are competitive and thus good for consumers and which are predatory? There are no simple answers. The third example of controversial business practice is tying, which is when manufacturer bundles two products together and sells them for one price. While some people believe that tying gives firm more market power by connecting weak products to strong ones, others said that tying cannot change market power because buyers are not willing to pay more for two goods together than for goods separately. Furthermore, firms may use tying for price discrimination, which occasionally increases economic efficiency. That is all for this video. Thanks for watching.